Would
I
you
could not do that.
for money? What about 50?
50, yeah, I'll do it.
Hi, welcome to another Latino with a podcast. I am the Latino with a podcast. I don't see nothing with this. I use this because we're recording on the day of the lunar eclipse. That I don't know if you saw it. I saw it. It was.
Did you do it with those glasses?
No, you wanna try it? This has. Oh, I'm with Zoe Dodson. I had to say hi.
Hi.
No, this is a scam. This is basically a scam. It's like I pull it apart and it's basically just a piece of plastic.
It's black.
It's a piece of plastic. It's not like a lens.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
No, you can see with the sun with those ones because
Wow.
no. Okay, we got scammed with the POW X. Don't buy this for the next eclipse. I know you're gonna be seeing this in 20 years and be like, thank you to that guy. You look good. You rock it. So I'm with Zoe. I'm gonna throw this. Okay. I'm with Zoe Dodson. She's an amazing comic. She has been I met her at Pony Inn doing comedy for other comics, and now she has been insane. She has been in Laugh Factory. She's I know soon she's gonna be doing stand up outside of Chicago soon. As I'm gonna be soon doing stand up outside of Chicago, and the first time we met, she was doing a joke about her boyfriend stealing her car, and before putting the camera to record, she said like, no, that happened, that wasn't a joke, that he stole my car. So you want to start with that?
Yeah, it's real. He stole my car from Midas. I was getting an oil change at Midas. He was there with me. I went to the gym close by and he went to the mall close by, and I went back and my car was gone.
But what happened in the mall that you broke up in the mall?
So basically he was my ex, right? Here's the thing.
At the moment.
Here's the thing. So
Okay.
like it's a long story, but we were together and then we broke up, but we were on a lease together in my apartment.
Okay.
So like he was like kind of bummy and like didn't move out. So we were living together but broken up. So we went to Midas that day.
That's the best situation that you can be in.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
It was
Living
really
together, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, really good.
Cheers.
It was really good. Thank you.
I brought ice cream. That's because okay.
And I went back to Midas and they had given him my car, and he came back like 2 hours later. I don't even know if I saw him again after that.
But he came back with the car or without the car?
Yeah. At first he was ignoring my calls. I called him like, hi, where's my car?
Like the movie?
Like the movie.
They do.
Yeah. It was true. It was a real joke. I never did it again after that night at Beer Valley.
I mean,
it's
it's a nice story, but like living with your ex-boyfriend, that's a 10 out of 10 situation. You always recommend that.
Yeah, do it.
Like, yeah, no, it's amazing.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah. The first time I was in Pony Inn is the place where Beer Belly, one of the shows that's been going on Chicago for open mics for years. But it's a place that I usually bomb because it's like
I always bomb.
Because we're bad, maybe, but I believe it's because it is so tough to do comedy for comics.
Yeah,
That
is.
And in Beer Belly specifically, like it's like a nice hangout, but people want to go on stage, do their set, and keep going with the hangout or leave.
Yeah.
So people are like, the people that are there, they're not there like, oh, let's listen to what new material Zoe had. No, they're
It's a
like,
hangout, yeah.
but
There's
like,
a lot
okay, wrap it up. I wanna go there. Because and it's like 10 p.m.
It's a late night. Yeah, they start at like 10 or 10:30, and it's a long list. I love that mic though.
You're like 27, and you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah, it's
so
hard.
come on, okay, wrap it. He stole your car. Like, come on, like I know, keep going.
I always bomb at Beer Valley.
But there,
yeah.
how was your experience at the Insanies?
Zanies is good. I feel like Zanies is like the first club that I've kind of become like regular at. Like I go there, I've been there the most out of like any of the clubs, and it's nice. It's a good room. Like I've had good nights there and bad nights there. It's like anywhere, but they're usually like such a friendly room. Like they're there for comedy. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
amazing.
some places you go, you feel like you're kind of like bombarding them with jokes that they don't want. But Zanies is so,
You know what
the audience is always there for comedy.
I don't know if this has happened to you, but doing comedy in places like kind of restaurants when they have like tables and they order food. For me, I mean, sometimes it's amazing and I love it. But
Yeah.
when people are eating, they're usually don't like to be laughing while eating. So doing comedy like restaurant is people like with their mouth full, be like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. That's the laugh. That you can be like with your best joke, and that's it. It dies there, and it is. You're eating the ice cream, okay? I'm worried it's gonna be on. I haven't eaten mine. No, I'm not forcing you to eat ice
No, I
cream.
wasn't thinking about
I'm not forcing people to eat ice cream on this podcast. That's something that we don't do. We do not do. But yeah, I want to do Zanies. I've been trying to get on it. Not lucky still, but I
You
mean,
submitted there?
yeah. But I did the roast battle, and I'm gonna do the roast battle in May against Melvin Stewart. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy his ass.
I think that was the last time I saw you was at roast battle.
Yeah, and
How many rounds did you go? Because I was
no,
out.
I won against Ashley, then I lose against Nick Cartwright, and this is the reason I believe. Everybody's saying like, use your accent in your advantage, right? But I realized, and I'm gonna ask feedback on this. I realized that Russian to English it sounds like weirdly mysterious, funny, right? Japanese to English, it sounds super charming. That's Fujiko.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what she says.
She
It's super
dusted me
charming.
in roast battle. She killed me.
Spanish to English, people are like, you can fucking pronounce it correctly. I'm like, no, I can't. I promise you I can. It's like, no. We know there's a lot of Mexican. They talk right. You can talk right. I'm like, dude, I'm trying. I just watched the second episode. I'm editing today, and I have a game that was like, did this happen? No. Is this real? No. Is this fake or this happened in Florida? And I could say no in Florida, and I could say in Florida. I'm like, okay, yeah, is this real or the rapper live? Because I don't know how to speak in my fucking podcast because that's why it's another Latino with a podcast. But yeah, I believe that transition happened when I do Spanish to English. People are not as forgiving with the mispronunciation as if I have Russian to English, Japanese to English.
Yeah, I never thought about it like that. You might be onto something.
You roast battle people. You audience. It's the audience. It's not even the roast battle people. It's the audience because I feel they're like.
How'd you do with the judges? Did they like your stuff?
One of them really liked it. That was the guest one. He liked it. The other ones were like, you have the best jokes, but he was more consistent, and the consistency in roast battle like play against me. Okay, but we're recording in the day of the eclipse. Have you seen all the conspiracy theories about the eclipse around TikTok and Instagram? We're dying.
I saw something that said like, do not use your cell phones during the eclipse because they're gonna blow up like when you put them to your ear. And like people were, I thought it was like a joke, but this was on Facebook. You know how Facebook is crazy. And like if this was on Facebook and people were sharing it, like people I know were sharing it.
Like
it was
mom,
real.
stop
Moms
it.
who have kids were sharing this. Like they were like, turn off your phones during the hour because they're gonna explode.
My mom was like, don't go outside and see the eclipse because it can harm your eyes.
Yeah.
Immediately after, she was like, can you send me a picture? And like, so you want me to harm my eyes? You know how I can take a picture of the sun? I had to go out and take my phone. No, but I saw on TikTok that the path that is going, apparently when this happened before, there were a lot of earthquakes, and there were a couple of earthquakes now, and people on TikTok are losing it. They're like, this is, the apocalypse is now, and they have the cicadas. They're gonna like hatch, and it's like millions of them. So imagine that, like people like use the TikTok, and it's like people with like pyramids. It's like this is gonna happen on April 8th, 2024, and it's like a rabbit hole on that. How do you feel about those theories?
I hope they're correct.
I hope we die.
Let's wrap this shit
Let's
up.
on a life or so. Okay, no,
Already.
no. You have that kind of humor, right? Like let's die, like if we die, win-win situation. I saw the clips and I.
It would be a good
anymore.
way to go. It's like
If
fast and everybody just
Yeah.
wrap it up.
but we go all together. It's like,
It's kind of cute, like
isn't it?
for everyone.
It's kind of okay. If the gates of St. Peter.
I don't know.
You-
I
you-
don't know
you-
about
you-
like
no,
religion.
you know the guy in heaven that opened the door because
Oh, that's him.
because there's a guy who has that job in heaven, like a lousy job.
Doorman? Like
He's the doorman of I believe it's St. Peter. He's like God's like, you're gonna be outside, just opening the door for the other people that do deserve to be here. But imagine if we all die at the same time, and there's a line in St. Peter's door with all the people. Like and like just send me to hell. I'm not.
you're worried about the line.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. Just I did so many.
that's-
I did so many lines in Venezuela and done. And and then we making. I stood 4 hours in line for gas in Venezuela. I stood for 2 hours for bread. I'm not doing a line to get into heaven. Okay, that's my statement here.
When you said I did so many lines in Venezuela, I thought you were talking about drugs. I was like, okay, nice brag.
You have done
That
so
is
many
not-
lines in
That's not
Chicago.
what we were talking about. You've done so many lines.
Yeah, like
It's like, okay, go off.
bragging just about having cocaine. So, what would you be like your personal apocalypse? Like for you, this is I'm not having this. I wrote some that I believe is for you.
What do you mean?
That I was like, I believe this for Zoe. This will be like the worst thing that can happen.
Okay, let me
Okay.
hear him.
Okay, where do we have it? I have it here. Where it says this is your name. I prepare a
Oh, first
little.
and last name. Yeah.
Yeah, I prepare
That's
a
me.
little. So for you, a personal apocalypse. Everywhere you go, there's men telling you to smile more.
You are so right.
But
OMG. Have you
everywhere.
seen my IG stories?
Of course, that's why. That's why.
These guys. Mhm.
How often does it happen?
It used to be like every day, but I feel like I'm trying to just smile more, so it doesn't happen all the time. And
What-
now
what
it's
is
like,
your-
it's like a couple times a week, and it's always like an old guy. Like
Give me your resting face. What is
it's
your
just
resting
normal, I think. Like
face? Give me your resting face. I want to see your resting face to see.
oh,
No, that's not-
because that was too sassy. It's hard for me. Like my eyes did something sassy. I
Okay.
can't like.
No, but that's not bitchy.
It's normal,
resting
right?
face,
I don't think
normal.
I'm like bitchy. I'm not
No,
bitchy. That's why it
that
makes me
one.
mad.
I mean, what you did before with the
yeah,
eyes, it was
that was
super
too sassy.
bitchy.
That wasn't natural. That was forced. I'm not bitchy. Like I'm not.
What
but-
was the worst interaction with someone who was like, "Hey, can you smile more?"
OMG. It was my most recent one. I posted about this on my Instagram story. I don't really like expect people to see my stories. I figure people just you know what I mean.
I do it.
But like sometimes
Not just for the podcast. I do. I like your stories. Actually, before you tell the story, once you did a video that went viral about airport security.
Yeah.
That with the baby arm.
Mhm.
My roommate, he sent me that clip, and
No
and I was like,
way.
I know her.
yeah,
Like,
that clip those
that was like
so
more than 2
random.
million.
It got like 2 million views and it was like the dumbest thing I've ever
No,
posted.
but it was amazing. Okay, could you start it? So I do see your stories, but smile more a little
Yeah,
bit on
sorry.
this podcast too.
I'm
Thank you. for that. Okay. No. Say the story about this guy.
Oh yeah, so this was like just the other day. I posted about it. This guy, like I'm like in charge when I'm at work because I'm in charge, okay? And like I'm doing my thing. I work at a grocery store for context, and so like it was like 5 minutes before close, right? And this guy, he's like a regular. He always comes in and is like an asshole every time. And he was like, "This line is too long. Get me another cashier." And so I did because I'm nice. So I was like, "Okay,
Okay.
no problem." And so I opened up another line, and then he's like, my cashier is underage and he was buying wine, so I had to come like approve the sale for wine. And he started like bitching about me to the cashier and was like, "This girl never smiles. Like I would say thank you to her, but she's never smiling." And I just laughed. Like I didn't say anything. I just laughed, right? And then he like put his arm on me. He was like putting he like went like
Like-
this.
Oh,
But like way too close to me. He was and I don't know. He's trying to like joke with me, and I was like, "Don't touch me, thank
But
you."
he did it like laughing or like
yeah,
in
he
a,
was like
this
laughing,
is a teachable
but
moment.
I'm like, "Ew, like get off of me," you know.
Like, it's sir,
And
please
then
stop.
he thought I had an attitude because I didn't want him to touch my arm, and then
I mean, but no one will smile 5 minutes before closing.
yeah,
That-
like we're
that-
trying to get you guys
Yeah,
out of
like
here.
get the fuck out.
Like
Like we're not gonna even if you're like a nice guy, no one's smiling at that moment.
yeah, and I'm a nice guy, but I'm like, can I just work? I get telling me to smile, right? But people tell me to smile when I'm like not even talking to anybody. I'm just like working independently, and they're
And
like,
you open the
how come you're not smiling? I'm like, are you stupid? Why would I'm cleaning. Like, why would I?
you gotta send this podcast to him, so it's like this is how you make me feel. Okay, I'm not smiling. Okay.
Yeah, I hope he dies.
No, but after he watched the podcast, okay. I need the views. Maybe he can subscribe to the podcast, and then he might.
Next time I see him, I'll tell him.
They're like, I'm not gonna smile, but you can subscribe to another Latino with a podcast. Like, no, I'm racist. I'm like, okay, sir. So, okay, this is another. I believe this is for me too.
Okay.
Another personal apocalypse. There's comics trying new material in all places. Grocery stores, restaurants, elevators, everywhere you go, there's always one person just trying new jokes.
Do they have a microphone? Or
Yeah,
are
of
they
course.
just
No,
yelling?
they have a microphone.
That's not my apocalypse. That's like my dream.
No, you cannot do it. There's just they
I know.
doing it.
I would love to see that. Like, I would love to be at like the dentist and just
Yeah, and there's a, but wait, in the waiting room or he's inside
Both.
when you are like,
both.
you're like, and there's a guy like, have you ever been to the dentist? Like, dude, I'm here.
How about the dentist? Am I right?
Like, why do they try to make you talk when you have all the stuff in your mouth?
I love hearing
It's
new
like my
material.
ex-girlfriend. Okay,
Oh
it's cool.
my That's my dream. That you couldn't handle that? You wouldn't like that?
no.
No.
Is it no? I mean, because it's all places. It's not. It's
You can't get away from it.
no. Like it.
Would you quit comedy if that was your life? Like, you think you would?
If I cannot do it, because maybe if I cannot go on stage like in every.
Would you want to go on stage like at a grocery store? You'd want to do comedy to that?
I have seen people trying to do comedy in trains. So, and I have wanted to try, but people are like so in
I
their
could
own
never
shit
do
on the
that.
train.
Would
you-
you not do that?
For money, what about 50?
50, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do 10 minutes on the train.
I will never do the 50. Hey, so the brown light station, right?
Oh, that'd be horrible.
I'll give you 50 if we do if we can record it and do it in a brown light
I'm
station.
gonna produce a show on the train.
Can we do it? No, I'm for real.
Bruh.
I'll give you. I'm saying this in camera. Would you do it? I'll give you 50.
I'll think about it. I have to. No way. There's no way. I don't know how.
I'll give you 50, and we go into the train. You do some. You don't have to have a mic, but you gotta like speak up because I don't have mics. And I'm gonna record. It's a 5-minute set. I'll give you $50.
Oh, I can't. It's not worth it.
52. I'm gonna raise it just by two.
You do
52,
it.
50.
You perform on the train.
Are you gonna give me $50?
I'll give you 45.
I'll do it for 45.
I don't.
It's
I
like-
can't do 50. 45.
How
or no
much? How
deal.
much would you do it for?
I don't know. It's hard enough. Like, I don't know. I've bombed on like real stages. I don't wanna go on the train.
So
Oh my
you can do it in a
God.
train.
They would hate me so much. Like,
Now, okay, let's say you agree to a money. In which line would you do it?
what do you
Which
mean?
I'll do it in the brown line. I believe people in the brown line more like chill. Red line, no. Blue line, too much weird people.
That's the thing is like I don't even take the train. I drive everywhere because I'm like a suburb girl.
Okay, bragging. Okay.
Yeah.
I recently, soon we're gonna do a pause, but I'm gonna leave you with this story. I went into the train, and there's say thank you that you have a car. It doesn't matter how shitty the car is.
My
okay?
car's nice. I pay 12% interest on my car.
If there's someone there that can lower that rate, just message
Hit
Zoe
me up.
Dodson. Okay. There was a guy, homeless guy, like shredding. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. The bottom of his feet in the train.
Like a pedicure?
No, he was like cheese shredding the bottom. He was like taking stuff from his feet.
Yeah, people do
And
that.
yeah, no, but the smell in the whole train. You know when the smells doesn't let you talk. It was that strong. Like I was talking with a friend, and I was like just telling them like, yeah, I'm gonna do a stand up in this uh uh the comedy bar. I was like, no, we gotta change like to another wagon. And when we changed, there was another guy doing the same. I'm like, what the fuck is
No.
happening in
Are
the
you
train?
serious?
Yeah. And he was like, dude, like just don't use the red line. Buy a car with 12% interest, and
Yeah, get a car. They're robbing me.
a
Really
little bit
bad on
less
this
interest.
thing.
12% is too much. But we're gonna do a little pause, and we're gonna continue with this. And we're back. And okay, the last message important. If you know someone that can lower a 12% rate on a car, hit so as soon as you can, like now. Like
I have no money.
because she doesn't want to do stand up on a train. Because if she does, she will have $52.50 more. But
Look,
I
as
mean,
a lady, do stand up on the. I don't think
no
so.
one's gonna. You can tell people in the train to smile more. Let's see
That's
what
true.
happened. Okay, let's see what happened. Okay, okay. I have one game and one series of quotes. So which one do you would like first? The
This-
game or the quotes?
The quotes.
They're related. Okay. These are quotes. I was researching. These are the best quotes. I mean, the funnier for me that people has left in bathroom stalls.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one, poetic. Our butt cheeks have touched the same surface. We are brothers. We are one. What do you think about that? I believe that's a nice
That's
thing to say before a war. Like you know when the two soldiers are in front of them, I will say that to my to my whole squad, and then it's like charge.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought I feel inspired. I feel inspired. It's not gay. It's just it's nice. It's not gay.
It's unity. We're one. You
Yeah.
were saying the apocalypse. We all die together. Well,
Yeah, it's the same
well.
idea.
Yeah, it's
I
like
wrote that,
unity.
actually.
I
It was me.
It was me. Okay. I believe this is a little inspiring
I do poetry.
to read it while you are taking a dump. It will be like
Yeah.
yes. Okay, the second one. Your mom is a nice lady, and behind like under what that was like your dad is proud of you. Like nice moment to read lies on a
Yes.
bathroom stall. How would you feel if you're like minding your business? Like I don't know if I agree with this.
Be like, my dad is not alive, so I don't know if that was for
Maybe
me.
he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Then he
He
was a nice guy. There you go.
Wow, it's like they know me or something. My
Yeah,
mom is a nice
yeah,
lady
yeah. No,
too.
these people that bring Sharpies to the bathroom stall,
Just to write something positive.
they are ready. They are fucking ready.
That's
I love this. If you took a shit, put it back. I was not ready for that twist, that comedy plot twist.
yeah, I like that one. I wasn't ready for I thought it was all wholesome when you did like the two wholesome ones.
No, this is.
That one is more my speed.
But the twist. This had to be a comedian that performs in bathrooms. And it was like, in this open mic world, one guy was like, "I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna write this."
I like that it's a demand. I like that. Like I like how assertive
Yeah, it's
it
like
is.
yeah,
Put it back.
yeah. It's not like please. Yeah, it's like no please. It's like it's ours. The shit is ours. Okay, now.
That's inspiring too.
Public
like for
bathroom.
women everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
public
stand your
bathroom,
ground.
but the shit that you take here stays here. It's like Las Vegas, but with bathrooms.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same concept. And the other two are images. I don't know. Do you see the screen from there?
hmm
Okay. You can read this one. I'll put it here. I'll make like
Beware of Limbo Dancer.
but because there's like a separation. Imagine. Imagine you're
Someone wrote that in a bathroom.
But imagine the situation that this happened to someone, that someone is like peeing
Keep
and
an
there's
eye out.
someone just like just just going under, because there's no reason for those doors to not reach the bottom.
Yeah,
There's
why
no
are they
reason
like
at all.
that? Does anyone know why they're like that?
The Limbo Dancer. He's the architect of the bathroom. He's always ready.
That's really well thought out.
It will make. It will maybe. It will never happen to you. The chances are really low, but never zero.
But they're never zero.
You can have a Limbo Dancer just going under the sun like.
That's inspiring
Now
too.
it will be with like what kind of music? Do you think?
No, wait, I don't, you're moving your shoulders a lot. I feel
Because I'm
like
Latino. Okay.
Yeah.
Like. Boom, 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 boom.
It has to be upbeat. You can't like be sad limboing.
And you know, like usually it's like a chain. It's not just.
There's
It's
more
not.
than one.
Now, will this person like tag you to like, hey, now you come with me to?
Would you go with him?
I mean, he's already there. I'll be like, well, let's make as much people
I would want to
uncomfortable
see where
as
he's going.
let's get to another song and tell people to smile more. Like, why not?
Yeah, we're on our way.
Okay.
I like him.
I love this one. I believe this is my favorite one.
You should write that on your.
Yeah, on the background. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the last one.
Oh my god!
This
I
is
hate
it-
that so much.
This is in the ceiling.
I hate it. I hate that one. I don't have any. This one is for me is 1 star. I don't like it at all. I don't like the eyebrows. I don't like the smile. It's really close to the nose, but the nose isn't even a nose. I don't like the message.
Not inspiring.
No, I don't like this one at all.
I mean, but it's telling you have a nice.
It's good to
in
compliment.
a
Wait,
weird-
what does it say under there? It says something. Boy, I am what?
Boy, no, this is like I don't know. It's faded. I am not something. I didn't read that part.
Yeah.
Now you're intrigued about what was the message before that they have to paint, and this was what was better.
What are your thoughts on this one? How high was the ceiling? How did they even get up there?
Someone brought a ladder.
A ladder and a Sharpie.
And a Sharpie, and he was like, I'm fucking ready to to do this. What would now what would be your message on a bathroom style? What would you write?
Oh, I don't know. I would want to write something nice. Or maybe something like silly and goofy. Maybe I'd write out like a whole YouTube link to something funny that I like. I've been watching a lot of
To one
Hell's
of your
Kitchen
shows.
recently. So I might just link Hell's Kitchen on a bathroom stall. Like, I just want more people to watch Hell's Kitchen season 2 so I can talk about it.
Mine, I'll put a link, Instagram link or TikTok link to your favorite video, the 2.1 million videos.
They'll be like, who is this Avril Lavigne ass bitch posting?
Yeah, and underneath, another Latino with a podcast, because we have to try to, you know what?
Start putting it in bathroom stalls.
I will try to do
Promote.
it to see just to prove if the views go up. And someone just imagine the comment, someone commenting like, "I'm here because I follow a YouTube link in a bathroom stall."
I might look it up because I always like when I'm in a bathroom stall and there's writing, I'm looking at it. You know, I want to read it all. Like
This
I want to.
marketing idea.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll
I'll get the women's bathrooms.
I'll find one of your videos, the one that I like, and I'll put your link,
Okay.
and then you'll tell me if those numbers went up. And I'll put another Latino with a podcast just to see if someone follows it. And now you're gonna play
yeah,
a game.
just test it out with me. That's
You
good.
know about the urinal morale?
No,
You know that man, when there's like urinals, many urinals,
there's rules, right?
there's like rules. There's like a code. You know about it?
So you can't go to the one next to the guy, right? Like if he's there, you have to like skip
I-
one,
I-
right?
You're gonna play the game.
Okay.
Okay. Let me put the computer a little bit more here. Because I found that there's a game. I'll put like whatever she's doing here then after, so you're gonna see it. But when you're ready, whenever you're ready, you're gonna play this game.
Bedroom etiquette.
While I eat ice cream.
I'm gonna go. Oh man, I'm gonna go this one. Dang, I knew
No.
it. I was doubting myself.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I hate that.
And I went through
Who
all of
made
this, and it
this?
was so easy. Nice.
Wow.
But there's explanations why.
Quick exit. It says don't worry about washing your hands.
Yeah, just leave.
I hate this.
Okay, good. You know why this and not this one?
This is so stupid.
Men are stupid. Like, but we know about etiquette. Okay.
My God.
I'm making you say no.
Why? Why would I know
because
this?
because you will touch like shoulders with the big guy. No, you gotta.
See, I was thinking that, but then it felt like if there's
It's because
three guys in a row, then I thought that made it gay. Like to have,
why three guys in a row make a game?
I'm like, there's two guys here, one guy here. So if I go on the
Yeah,
end,
but
I don't really have to bump into him because I could like scoot a little bit, like kind of stand on an
No,
angle.
because the wall is here. They
At
put
this
the wall
one-
super close to.
You don't know the wall is there.
I know the wall.
That might be
I
space.
know men's bathrooms. Okay, sorry.
Well, those are my thoughts. If I go here, I can scoot over. And then there's
Yeah,
not
maybe
three
you
guys
can
in a
go
row
to-
because two guys is like normal, but three in a row I
Yeah,
think,
three guys in a row, gay.
I think that might be gay.
Yeah, two roommates, good. Three
I'm not a
roommates,
doctor,
gay.
but I think that might be gay.
Well, this is it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
I'm gonna go here again. Shoot! Turn around.
No correct.
You can't use one of
No,
these.
I lost that one because it was tricky. I chose the.
Is
last
that the
one.
only one that you lost?
The other five were so easy. For
is
men,
so
in the
dumb.
comments. For me, I believe it is so easy to choose like which urinal, except the last one, because I was under the influence of like I gotta pee, like I
That's
wanna-
so dumb. When I'm in like a women's bathroom, I just say like you have to be really nice to each other, and I say sorry a lot. So like if I'm washing my hands and she has to come wash her hands, I'm like sorry. Like
best
I
interaction.
say sorry 15 times.
What is the best interaction you have had in the bathroom?
Can I tell you about? Okay.
Yeah, of
It's
course
best-
you can tell me. Yes.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. Like it'll sound like it's not good, but
Okay.
it'll sound like it was the worst one, but it was funny, right? So I was doing a show like a few months back. I was doing a show in like the middle of nowhere, kind of at like a pub, like I don't know, somewhere like in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
And after the show, I was going to a second show in the city, and I'm like in the bathroom in the stall, and I hear these two ladies outside of the stall talking about how bad the show was.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I was in the stall, and these like they didn't even know each other. They were just bonding over how much they hated all of us.
But
just
They
met.
say names.
No, they didn't like mention me specifically, but I think they hated all of us. They were just talking. I was in the stall, and they were like they were like, yeah, I've been to this show before and it was good, but this time I really didn't care for any of them. I was like, oh no. But I had to get going because I had another show, so I had to walk out, and it was so awkward. They were just like looking at me.
But yeah, it was. Did you lock eyes with them like? And you say sorry, like sorry, like, sorry.
I was like, I didn't even hear anything. I'm just washing my hands. I didn't hear anything that you guys said.
Because like usually women when they go to the bathrooms like a lot longer than
Mhm.
men because there's a lot of things going on. But
Yeah.
last time I went to the bathroom, I wanted to bond with the not last time I went to the bathroom, like not last time. Last time I went to the bathroom in a place. They were closing and these guys came in, the four of them together, and it felt so weird. It's like two is okay, but 3, 4,
It
gay.
seemed kind of gay, right?
Gay.
Like after you get above 2.
Yeah, and they were like two of them. They didn't use the stalls or the urinals. They were just
They were just there for the hang.
yeah, and it's like we don't do this. Like
I didn't think men did that.
no, like you kind. Once I did it because I was like mocking. Basically, I was mocking that the women take
You
that
did
long.
it as a joke. He did it as a joke.
I did it as a joke.
They weren't
okay?
hanging out because he wanted to.
No, I did it as a joke because they were like it was a group. There were two women. One went to the bathroom and the other stayed. And I was like, "You are a traitor! Like I cannot believe she went to the
She's
bathroom
fake.
and you did not like went with her."
Mhm.
And she was like, "We are independent. We don't have to go together." And I was like, all the time, like, "No, she's in the bathroom right now, being like, what the fuck, this bitch? Like,
Yeah.
I cannot
I'd be
believe.
like, "Where's my friend?
I cannot." So
My ex-friend?"
exactly, my ex. That's it. would you like take a relationship
Would I
apart?
cut her off if I went to the bathroom by myself? It depends on location. So like if
Is
I'm
that it?
like if I'm
Yeah.
at like a place, I don't know, like even like a crowded like bar or something, and it's just the two of us, and you left me by myself. Maybe I would cut her off.
Yeah, if it's
That's bad
yeah,
etiquette, right?
it's not
Like,
your best friend. It's maybe like
oh, then yeah, no, I'm
yeah,
good.
it's like a normal friend, but it's like
Medium friend.
yeah, like you could be a friend you're not yet. You will cut her off. You'll be like red flag.
It is a red flag. I think it's a red flag.
Well, when one of the guys went to the bathroom, I immediately was like, "This is how you do it," and I just went with him, and I sit in the bathroom just talking shit about it, and then we came back, and she wanted to go to the bathroom, and the other girl, she felt like kind of forced to go with her, but she just went, and I was like, now you're doing it for peer pressure. Like you don't
Yeah.
have to go. She can go by herself. They were like so confused. It was funny. I don't. But man, yeah,
But
no,
how
we
did
don't.
your friend like you going to the bathroom with him? Was it a nice moment?
Yeah,
Like, would you do it again?
it wasn't a friend. I met him that day, but it was a good vibe, and and I just see there was like a chair for like this kind of bathroom guys that just hand you towels and
Oh,
shit.
fancy.
No, no fancy. No, no fancy. This no. I in the second episode of this podcast I talk about it. It was this was not a sluggers but a sluggers there was a bathroom attendant and he wanted me to tip him just because he like opened the water for me and it's like
Mhm.
I didn't need your help. I could have done this by myself. I didn't
You
need
can
you at
toss
all.
him $1.
If he writes like poetry on bathroom stalls, I will give tips to him. But he didn't. But I just sat in a it was like the chair for them
Mhm.
and I just sat there and we were talking while he was in the urinal. And then we
Well,
were
that's nice,
like
right?
but we were like plotting. We were like we have to come back as best friends. And we did that and the women were like so like we're also friends. Like I don't think so. Like she went she went to
That's not a good friend.
it's not a good friend.
Mm-mm.
So talking about
That's like girl code, I think. Like, I don't know. I think it is.
give me more about girl code.
About girl. You
What,
want the
what,
tea
what,
about girl
yeah, no,
code?
yeah. I want the tea to see, and in the comments, if I'll make a lot of reels. In the comments, girls can agree or not with your statements.
Oh man, with girl code, I'm not even an expert on girl code, but if you guys are out by yourselves in like a bar or like a club or even like just anywhere where it's like a risky place to be, you don't like leave your friend. Like you don't like leave your friend to like talk to a guy. You don't leave your friend to go to the bathroom by themselves. That's it. I don't know. It's scary being a lady. You can't do that
Are
stuff.
you up with the if we come together, we live together?
Yeah. Mhm.
What if platonic love of your friend, and they kind of hook up, and she loved him from a while.
Mhm.
Would you leave her go, or it would be like, no, no, we came together, we live together?
I think we came together, we leave together. People like feel differently about it, but that's what I think.
Okay, another. Give me another. I'll have questions about it.
Oh my god, more girl code?
Yeah, more girl code.
You're never supposed to like do anything to embarrass your friend. Like if my friend does something stupid, I'm never going to like let people know she did something stupid. I'm going to be like, yeah, she had a reason. She's smart and she's brilliant and perfect and like she would never do anything wrong. You know, like you back up your friend every time.
Yeah, but
Even if in
but that's like a
private.
friend's code. Men
But
do
like
that.
even if like in private you can tell them like you're a dumb bitch, you know what I mean? But in public, you have to like hype your friend every time. I don't know. There's a lot of girl code. There's a lot of girl code involving like men. I don't know about all that.
What
You
about
can't like
clothes? Like
about clothes.
yeah, lending. Yeah, when
Oh, like borrowing clothes.
borrowing clothes.
To me, if I okay, so like I buy all my clothes cheap. I got right like a fit check. I have the Skechers shirt. I got some Target jeans. Like so, my clothes are all cheap. If I'm loaning clothes to a friend, it's like keep it. I don't care. Like, cause
Okay.
everything I buy is
But
like
okay,
replaceable. It's just clothes.
you link her clothes, but then you're like, hey, can I borrow this? And she says no. She's like, no.
I think to each their own. That's her right, I guess. But for me, I'll give it to him. I feel like girls, it's up to them. Because a lot of people are not going to give your clothes back. You
Yeah,
know.
like
So
men,
if
men we don't borrow clothes.
you
Like
guys don't borrow each other's clothes at all.
at all. But I have a friend. He left his shirt, and it's like, this is mine, bitch.
So it's yours
Like,
now.
I didn't use it for a while because he was supposed to come back to get it, or at some point I will send it. He never. We never planned on that, and I was like, this is mine now. And I used it for, I believe, the first episode, and I know he hasn't seen the first episode because he will have said something. So that's a bitch. That's a fucking
And that's
traitor.
why he's not
I will
getting it
say the
back.
name, okay? Rico Mal. I'm talking to you, you piece of shit. No, he's a nice friend, but I stole your shirt, and you haven't seen the podcast. And another, the last one, the last girl code that you get to your mind.
Oh man, girl code.
What about dating? Like if your friend like one guy, they never had anything.
For me,
They never had
Nope,
anything.
Never. For
She
me,
just
never.
she just like him, but then he likes you.
Man, nope. Nope. I feel like
What
it's
if what
it's
if
to each their. Like, if my friend did it, would I be upset if like we never had anything and like?
but what if you buy for him? It's like, he's super cute with me. No, never.
There's a lot of cute people in the world. That to me, that's insane.
No, that's not.
That's
That's not.
insane.
That's not.
There's so
I
many
believe
people
a
in the
girl
world.
just ghosts
Like,
me, and I feel a little bit bad about it.
you're just going through. You want to learn about women because you're going through a rough patch.
Yeah, no, I mean, we have a first date. It was amazing, and it was amazing. And then she had a travel to Phoenix, and we were like, oh, we're supposed to go out tomorrow. That's what we planned. And she hasn't responded, and I was like, I'm not double texting. I believe I already did, but I sent her a message on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and I sent her word today just to check, like, hey, are we going out tomorrow? And so far, I haven't checked my phone in the last few hours, but I believe she just never responded. I'm like, so give me more Jericho. I need to know how to hurt her. Okay, that's all I want. This I invite you for
Yeah,
this.
you have an
Okay,
agenda.
I'll write in the bathroom
Explain to
doors,
me.
bathroom stalls. All right, give Zoe Dodson a better deal on her on her car now, and the Instagram of this girl. I don't know her Instagram, but her name and her number, to be like, please send a message to her.
Just see what her deal is.
Yeah, like, see what is she doing?
Your date went well. What did you do on your date?
We went to a brewery, and we have like a flight of beers and a pizza, and then I walked her home. It was like 30 minutes walk because everything was closing. It was Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, we're having a good time, but everything is closing. So if you don't mind, I can walk with you to your house because I know your house. I went to her area, let's say, and we walked together. We talk a lot, and then before she like just going, we kiss, and I was like, maybe this is a good sign, but now I don't know. So that's why I need to know more about women.
Why did you go to Phoenix?
Oh, her sister was like traveling, and the house was along with the dog, so just she went to take care of the dog.
Mm.
But this episode is gonna come out like in 4 weeks, so maybe by then it will be.
Maybe you guys will be married by then.
In 4 weeks, yeah. No, I agree. Maybe because I need green card because I'm not Latino with a podcast. I need to stay in this country.
She's just going through something right now.
Yeah, I
probably.
know. She's maybe just like hating me, and that's it. No, I just
Mhm.
this. I am anxious. I just want you to know, if you're seeing this in 4 weeks and we're boyfriend, girlfriend, or married, according to Zoe, I'm so sorry. I was just.
Yeah, you're so chill
Nervous.
about it. It's
I was
like-
just nervous about
yeah.
it. Okay. I'm so sorry. I love you. I don't love you. This is a lie. I don't know if I love you. Okay. Bye. Say bye. This is the end of the. You can say bye with your words.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.